All right, seat down, everyone. Today we'll be discussing about yesterday's incident. As you all might know, an LNEI Azuma service traveling from Edinburgh to London King's Cross has engaged the e-brake miles away from Peterborough. Let's get started, starting from the chronology, which will be explained by Mr. David.
Thanks, Emma. Let's not waste any time further and get into the presentation. This LNER service leaves Edinburgh Waverley at around 9 a.m. on June 5, 2024, and is set to arrive in London King's Cross Street Pancras Station at around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. At around 12 p.m., the driver had reportedly seen a figure crossing the track, and as the driver prescribed it as like someone who is reckless on track. And then the driver hit the e-brake at around 1 to 1.5 miles away from the figure. The train did stop on time, just yards remaining from the figure. But shortly thereafter, it disappears into thin air, as the driver described. The passengers was then evacuated out of the train as the driver called for assistance just around 9 miles away from Peterborough. The signaller that was in charge of Peterborough then contacted other trains in the vicinity, ordering them to slow down to a maximum speed of 40 miles per hour while passing 8 to 10 miles mark before Peterborough. The passengers and the driver was eventually evacuated by another LNER Azuma. The investigation team found that no one was present at the track, and that whether the driver's remark were true. He was then transported to a mental hospital, where he would undergo several cognitive tests. For the test results, Dr. Martin will testify the results after multiple tests done by the subject.
Thank you, Mr. David. Now continuing the subject report. This test was done approximately at night time the same day on the incident. The driver has taken several cognitive and mental health tests, in which results are in the following. The subject, based on tests, are reporting a mild hallucination. Now we are uncertain on this result, as the patient has had 0 cognitive disorder reports in the past years. It may be due to lack of sleep, as the patient reports that he had trouble sleeping the night before the incident. Conclusion. Based on the collected information, we can conclude that the subject is possibly sleep-deprived. Because of that, his train service license is revoked for 3 weeks so that he can recover. That is all from me. Back to Emma.
All right, everyone. Any questions from here on out? Since there is no questions, I'm dismissing this meeting. Back to your respective positions.